Here's a check of today's top headlines, the news you need to know before you head out the door. Missouri lawmakers are taking action targeted at Russia as that country continues its war with Ukraine. Missouri Lieutenant Governor Mike Kehoe and House Majority Floor Leader Dean Plocher announced legislation that would prohibit dealings with Russia or Russian businesses. The bill would also encourage Missouri retailers to replace Russian-made or Russian-branded products with products made in Missouri and in the USA. Missouri lawmakers have taken up a bill that would ban transgender girls and women from competing in female-only sports. The measure would put limits on transgender girls and women, but not transgender boys and men. It would apply to middle school, high school, and college sports. Supporters of the bill argue boys and men are naturally better at sports. They say transgender girls and women would have an unfair advantage. Critics say the bill sends a message that the small number of transgender athletes do not belong in sports. A Missouri Congresswoman says she has no plans to delete a tweet about transgender people in sports that violated Twitter's rules against hateful conduct. Twitter suspended Vicky Hartzler's personal account, saying she will not be able to tweet, retweet, follow, or like post until she deletes the tweet. The mid-February tweet said, "Women's sports are for women, not men pretending to be women," and included her TV ad targeting transgender people in sports and particularly University of Pennsylvania swimmer Leah Thomas. Hartzler is among several Missouri Republicans vying for the Senate seat this year. Incumbent Republican Roy Blunt announced last year he would not seek a third term. Missouri Southern and the Joplin Chamber want to make sure graduating students look their best before entering the work world. So on Wednesday, they hosted Dress to Impress, a chance for those students to pick up new clothing that they can wear for job interviews and when they eventually land a job. That's a check of today's top headlines, the news you need to know before you head out the door.